you. Today I am going to present a very important topic and an interesting topic from the modern technology, which is Internet of Things. Myself, Shrivardhan Gajanan Patil. Today, uh, IoT is being used in a common living in the world where everyone around us is become smart. Our mobile phones, our watch, home, cars, and even our cities. But have you ever wondered how our devices are able to communicate and make decisions automatically? The answer is Internet of Things, IoT. So basically, Internet of Things, which is IoT, refers to a network of physical objects which is connected to the internet and can collect, exchange, and act on data. One second. Yeah. So basically, these physical objects are also called as things, and they are being anything such as home appliances, vehicles, industrial machines, agricultural equipment, or our wearable devices. So basically, the overall definition of an Internet of Things is it is also called as things that is embedded with the sensors, softwares, and the communication technologies that enables them to collect and exchange the data over an internet. There are several examples which I have mentioned previously, like smart homes, smart watches, cities, and many more things. So basically, it has many characteristics. Firstly, it is widely used in connectivity, such as devices are being connected via internet and many more computational connections. Secondly, intelligence. Intelligence is used for collection of data and analysis of a particular data to make a particular decision. Third is sensing. Sensing is being used for the temperature, motion, and uh, light humidity sensors. Fourth is an automation. Automation is being used for automating a particular device without human interaction. Like we need a physical interaction rather than a mental interaction. So, one of the most important characteristics of an IoT is connectivity, which I have mentioned. Devices in an IoT systems are connected to the internet or other connection networks such as Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or uh, cellular networks such as our mobile data. This connectivity allows sorry, this connectivity allows devices to send and receive data continuously. Another characteristics is intelligence, which I have mentioned, which is used to collect the data and analysis of particular data using artificial intelligence to make a accurate decision. So basically, basically, one data is been connected, analyzed, actions are being performed automatically without human involvement. For example, let us consider a smart air conditioner, which is automatically uh, generates a room temperature based on the sensor reading. IoT systems are also scalable, meaning millions of devices can be connected and managed simultaneously. Finally, the security is extremely important as a large amount of sensitive data is being transmitted over the network. So, let us now understand the two essential components of IoT. First is sensor, second is actuators. A sensor is a device that connects a physical condition and converts into electrical energy. Let us consider an example. If we take a temperature sensor which measures a temperature and converts into digital data that the computer understands. And then another example, which includes humidity sensor, motion sensor, gas sensor, and the light sensors. The sensors which acts as eyes and ears of an IoT because they collect information from the physical environment. On the other hand, we're talking about the uh, actuators. The actuators are the device that performs action based on the data retrieval, whereas the sensor are the eyes and ears, whereas actuators are like the hands and the legs for the particular IoT device. So let us consider an example for an actuator. In a smart irrigation system, oil, the soil moisture sensor detects the dryness and the actuator turns on the water pump automatically. This combination of sensing and acting makes an IoT system powerful and efficient for the usage. Now let's talking about the IoT system. So basically, IoT architecture generally consists of multiple layers. So there are in total seven layers. Uh, First layer is a persistent layer which includes sensors and actuators. This layer contains the data from the environment. So next layer is second layer, which is the network layer, which transmits the data to the sensor or the cloud platform used in communication technologies. Third is the third layer is called as processing layer, where the data is then analyzed, processed, and it is been processed through cloud computing or edge computing. The final edge, which is application edge, which provides the sensor into the user using mobile app, web interfaces, and that. So, as we all know that the communication is very important in our day-to-day life as well as in an IoT. So, for this, we use IoT protocols. This protocol defines how the data is being transmitted between the devices. One popular example of protocol is MQTT, which stands for Machine Curing Telemetry Transport. It is lightweighted, suitable for the devices with low bands and limited power. And on the other hand, we have a name CoAP, which stands for Constrained Application Protocol, which designed by the simplest electronic devices. We have also used multiply like HTTPs and HTTP, which allow especially when an IoT system interacts with the web applications. Now let's talk about the information technology communication model. So the communication first model is device to device communication, where the device communicates directly with each other. So let us consider an example like if we use Bluetooth. The Bluetooth is a best example for communicating with device to device communication. The second model is device to cloud communication, where the device sends the data directly to the cloud platforms for processing and storage. Wait a second. These are all the examples for the IoT, which I already have mentioned in my previous slide. So now, so we were talking about the models. So the third model is gateway to device. In this model, the device connects to the gateway and the gateway communicates with the cloud. The fourth model is backend data sharing, where the data from one cloud of the system is being shared to another system to provide an advanced services. So, moreover, we are talking about the IoT devices and its communication and communication, how it behaves with the protocol. So, with the behavior, we also learn about the APIs. So API, which it stands for Application Programming Interface, allows different software applications to communicate with IoT devices. REST APIs use HTTPs protocols and widely used in web-based IoT systems. So basically, on the slide, we can see the multiple examples of an IoT devices, as I previously mentioned. One of the API example is WebSocket API allows a real-time two-way communication between the devices and the servers. So the several enabling technology makes the IoT possible. One of them is wireless sensor network, WSN. A wireless sensor networks consist of a distribution of the sensor modules that collects. Wait a second, I'll just show you that. Yes. So wireless sensor network, WSN, stands. It's basically used for to collect and transmit the environmental data wirelessly. This communication is widely used in environmental monitoring, agriculture, and military applications. Another important technology is cloud computing. An IoT device generates a huge amount of data, and the cloud computing provides the storage, processing power, and analytics tools to handle this data efficiently. So basically, moreover, cloud platforms are also used for the user to monitor the system remotely from anywhere in the world. So now talking about the embedded system, which is another technology behind the IoT. Yeah. As you can see in the screen, this is an embedded system. So an embedded system is a combination of a hardware and a software designed for a specific function. For example, here I have mentioned a Raspberry Pi and an ESP2 board. This embedded system collects the data from the sensor, processes and sends to the cloud. Without embedded system, that IoT cannot be function. Kindly note this. So now, finally concluding this topic, I would like to tell you that this domain IoT application, it is a widely used application and a boom in various IT sectors as well as in many other sectors. So, in mainly it is used in home appliances. IoT is used in lighting, thermometers, security, and many more things as I mentioned before. This system improves the comfort as well as energy efficiency for many of use cases. So I would like to conclude the IoT, which is Internet of Things, is revolutionary the way we live and work. It connects physical devices to the internet, uses sensors and actuators to interact with an environment and rely on a communication protocol and uh, and cloud computing to process the data. As the technology continuing to the advance, IoT plays a crucial and a great role in building a smarter, safer, and efficient world. That's all from my side. Thank you so much. A good lecture by Shrivaran.